As part of consulting, identifying the problem is the first step towards solving it. So how do you identify a problem? The first thing you want to do is contextualize it. What are the circumstances that calls for action? What has triggered the need for this consulting project? What symptoms have been experienced? And what has already been done to resolve this problem? Then you need to establish the need for a solution. Why is it important to address this problem? What are you hoping to get out of this consulting project? And what will the future state look like? And what is the impact of resolving this problem? Lastly, you want to dive in and truly understand the problem. Is this an isolated problem? Or are there similar problems that can be grouped together? How is this problem related to other departments, to other processes? You need to really understand where does this problem sit in the bigger picture. To really understand a problem, you have to understand the immediate impact that the problem has. Does it impact the people, the process, or the organizational performance? Looking at the people side, is this about employee satisfaction? Is it about employee retention? Is it about the turnover that is happening in the organization? Is it about people collaboration and teamwork? So you need to understand what kind of impact it has on the people side. The immediate impact could also be on the processes. If there is a lot of inefficiencies, if there are a lot of ambiguity around the processes, if there's not enough documentation. So you need to understand the impact that the problem has on the processes within the organization. And lastly, you want to really understand if the problem is manifesting itself at the organizational performance level. The sales are going down, or the market share is shrinking, or the quality of the product that are being produced have decreased. So you have to think about the impact that the problem has on the organizational performance. There are 4 kinds of problems that can exist within an organization. The first one is a known simple problem. This is when you know what the problem is, you know how it should be resolved, and all that's required is to take action because the method is already established and it's about prioritizing it, putting it in motion, and really working with others to make it happen. The second type of problem is the known complicated. This is when you know the problem and you know what needs to happen, but you don't know how to make it happen. And for this case, you need to bring in experts to come and work with you to identify the methodology and take action. The third type of problem is known complex. This is when you know the problem, but you don't know what needs to be done or how you can get it done. So for this, you would require more creative problem solving. And this may require having a diverse team coming together and looking at different options. And the last type of problem, which is the most difficult to resolve, is the unknown problem. When you know things are not going well, but you don't know what the problem is, and you don't know how to resolve it or even address it. So you need to do a lot more analysis to just understand what the problem is. So to articulate a problem, you need to understand what is the gap, and as part of your problem-solving journey, you need to bring the desired state closer to the current state.